Hey guys, it's Gabz and welcome back to my channel. It's been a hot minute since I've said that. I took a little bit of a YouTube break, but I'm back and I have some new updates on my life for you guys. Okay, so today's video is going to be about how to manifest your dream life. I started manifestation in the beginning of 2020 and it's done wonders for me so far. Two huge things I've manifested are one, getting into my dream college, and two, clearing up my skin, because that was one of the main reasons I stopped filming so much YouTube, is because I was starting to get really self-conscious of my acne on my forehead, and I had never gone through any sort of acne before, and I'm 19, so I got it a lot later than a lot of kids do. So I really just didn't know how to fix it, so I really had to take the time and heal that properly. So that's why I took a little bit of a YouTube break, but on top of some other things too. But now I'm ready to get rolling again. So anyway, getting into the main topic of this video, like I said, those are the two main things that I've manifested in the past 6 months, and I'm going to share with you guys how. So I have this little notebook that I got in the beginning of the year to start writing down all the things I've learned about manifestation and how it works. So I'm going to share with you guys what I've learned. I'm not an expert and I have so many more things to learn about manifestation and just connecting with the universe and my higher self. But from what I've learned, I think I can give you guys a pretty good idea on how to start. So the definition of law of attraction is an attractive and magnetic power of the universe that draws similar energies together. So I'll go into a little bit more detail on that. So basically what that definition means is if you give off positive energy, you will attract positive energy. So that could be related to the friends you attract, or just in general a job, or basically anything positive that you can think of. If you give off that positive energy, you're going to receive it. So there's many ways to practice law of attraction. My favorite technique is visualization. So basically what visualization is you put yourself in the situation that you're dreaming of. I'll give you an example of what I did to get into my dream school. So every night I would sit in front of my mirror and I'd close my eyes and I would imagine myself receiving the acceptance letter on my computer and opening it up and seeing what it would look like. And a way you can do that is you can look up what an acceptance letter to your dream school looks like, or what it would look like to get an email from your dream job, or a text from the person you want to attract. And you basically visualize what it would feel like in that moment to see that text, email, acceptance letter, whatever it is that you are willing or wanting to manifest. So every night I would do that. I'd close my eyes, and even though I did it every night, there is an essential tip that you guys need to know about creative visualization. And that is, once you visualize it and once you finish your manifestation for the night, let it go and let the universe do its job. So you go to bed dreaming of it and you fall asleep, and that's the last thing you think of. But then when you wake up in the morning, the best thing you can do is to not think about it. So yes, it's 100% normal. If you really, really want that thing, that you will think about it, but to not dwell over it and plan every part of your day based on that one thing that you're trying to manifest. You have to let the universe do its job. The universe heard you. Once you did your visualization and you've connected with your higher self a little bit, and what I mean by your higher self is when you're visualizing that, you're visualizing your higher self. So you're visualizing what you dream of being. Another way to do visualization is to imagine it from another person's point of view. So what would it look like to your mom for you to sit there and open up your acceptance letter, or sit there and get the email of your job, what would it look like in her eyes, or even in your dad's eyes, or your siblings, or your friends, whatever it is? What would it look like to them when you're going to tell them about your exciting news? So that's another way to think of it. Honestly, that's not my favorite way because I like feeling it myself. So when you do the creative visualization where you're imagining it yourself, it's easier to think of what you would be smelling during that time, or touching, and I feel like it works a little bit better. The next technique is dream boarding, and if you can see it in the back here, I don't know if you guys are new here, then you wouldn't know what my room looked like before, but if you're not new here, then you would know that the background looks a little bit different. And that's because I printed out a bunch of pictures of my dream life and basically a positivity board right there, so that when I wake up in the morning and I turn my head, I see all those positive images, and it just automatically puts you in a better mood. So you can do that even if you don't want it in your room. You can put it in a notebook. I actually have a notebook, so I'm gonna go get that just a second. I started making this notebook in the beginning of quarantine, and it is everything that I was dreaming of manifesting during quarantine, and one of them was clear skin. And in the past 3 months, like I said, my skin has cleared up tremendously. So you can see, yeah, you can. So right here, I put a picture of what I dreamed of looking like, not necessarily exactly like her, but Madison Beer is obviously gorgeous, so anybody would want to look like her, but just in general, when I put myself in that picture and imagined that being me. That is kind of like my little dream board that I had to manifest my clear skin. And then I also had like a dream life dream board, and I put the college that I wanted to get accepted to, and I did, and I'm going there in the fall, SCAD Savannah, and I'm literally so excited. I'll make a whole nother video on that because I could go on for days about how excited I am. But yeah, that's how I manifested my dream school, as well as by dream boarding and visualization. So those are honestly my two favorite techniques. There's a couple other techniques that I will share with you in case those two don't really float your boat. So this one's kind of a very simple one, and it's turning a negative into a positive. So a very easy way of doing this is when you wake up in the morning. Let's say you wake up really grouchy, which I'm not a morning person, so this happens every morning. And I have to stop myself before I even open my eyes. If I notice I'm gonna be in a really bad mood that day, I sit there and I just tell myself, I'm thankful to have woken up this morning, I'm thankful to be alive, and I'm thankful to have this amazing house. And you basically just think of everything that you're thankful for in your life. And then the universe will realize that if they do give you what you are trying to manifest, that you will be extremely grateful for it. The last technique that I have is to keep a gratitude journal, and that's basically what I use this journal as. I do write some little notes on law of attraction in here, but I mostly use this to thank the universe every day for the things I'm grateful for. So what I did when I first started is I wrote 3 things that I am grateful for and 2 things that I have overcome. Then every morning, or not necessarily every morning if you don't have the time for it, but whenever you're feeling like you really have to connect to your higher self in the universe, you can write in this journal and write those 3 things or the 2 things you have overcome to remind yourself how far you have come in your life journey. And the 3 things that you are grateful for can change every day. It just shows how much more grateful you are to live every day. I 100% believe in manifestation, and it really only works if you become in tune with yourself and if you believe in yourself. I've had lots of problems and issues with my self-confidence, and I believe that manifestation has really helped me with that because I tell myself positive affirmations in the mirror every morning, and that might sound so cheesy, and it is, but it's really helped me to overcome that body confidence and self-confidence issue. So some of my favorite YouTubers that talk a lot about law of attraction are Luca Whitaker, Sadie Aldis, and Emma Williams. Those are really the ones that I mostly watch. There's thousands of law of attraction videos on YouTube. So if this one wasn't informative enough, I'm 100% sure there's another one that you can go and watch to clear some things up, because like I said, I'm still a beginner and starting out, but I want to put anything I can on this channel that will help you guys in life. And I am just so happy that I got to come back to YouTube and with a fresh mind, and I'm really excited to update you guys more on my life. So if you guys like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and click that subscribe button down below, because I won't leave you hanging for another 6 months and I will be back in a week. So I love you guys so much. See you in my next video.